Rufai Oseni questions omission of primary school records from candidates. I wonder. He did not go to primary school. He did not go to secondary school. But he went to the university. No, this much. Not we will not go see for this country. Well, it is a popular Nigerian broadcaster and co-anchor of the Arise Television Morning Show. Rufai Oseni has questioned the educational records of some presidential candidates following the publication of their nomination documents by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Taking to his official Facebook page on Sunday, August 2, Rufai said Nigerians should be concerned if individuals seeking the nation's highest office cannot provide details of their primary school education. He wrote, people that can't tell you their primary school want to be your president, and Nigerians will actually vote for them. Sunday Telegraph reports that Rufai's remarks followed the release of the personal particulars, academic credentials, and other statutory documents submitted by candidates contesting the 2027 presidential election. Among the documents displayed, President Bola Tinubu, the presidential candidate of All Progressive Congress (APC), listed only his Bachelor of Science degree from Chicago State University as his educational qualification. The sections for his primary and secondary school attendance there were marked 0000. By contrast, the nomination forms of the NDC, Peter Obi, and the African Democratic Congress candidate Atiku Abubakar contained educational histories beginning from their primary school education. INEC said the publication of the nomination documents marks the beginning of the statutory period for public scrutiny, allowing members of the public to examine the submission. That should be a disqualification. Like, you not having your primary school certificate, your secondary school certificate, it should be a ground for disqualifying them from contesting for presidency. Because why did you not go to primary? How? Did you just become an adult overnight? You didn't go to primary school, you did not go to secondary school. Most of our parents, even some of them did not go to university, but at least they had their forms from 1 to form 4. I mean, and how did they do on that year? You did not have anything, you did not go to primary school. It's not possible. It's not. The electoral body added that anyone who believes information contained in a candidate affidavit is false may challenge it in court in accordance with the provision of the Electoral Act. They are sick. Which court are we going to? The court that belongs to Tinubu and Wike. This INEC said from their own day their body, because I don't understand. This should be a criteria for disqualification from contesting for presidency if you cannot provide your primary school certificate and your secondary school certificate. I don't understand. NS says Tinubu is a fraud and fake personified masquerading as a politician. I'm telling you. Tajudeen says, is it compulsory? Yes, it is compulsory. It is compulsory. Very, very compulsory. Someone says INEC must do their work without pushing it to the masses. Exactly. Do your job. Don't tell us to go to the courts. To go and do what? You should disqualify them by yourself. Let it not be an internet joke, because I don't understand. This thing, don't tire me. It is well. Someone says, why asking for his lower credentials now? A two governor of a state, the president of Nigeria, were not requirement tenders before contesting for these political offices. How did he manage to scale to? How did he become the president in 2023? Someone described Nigeria as a zoo country. That person, don't say he may be right. He is right, because I don't understand how you became the president. You don't have primary certificate. Secondary, you don't have, even your Chicago University is gone safe. Nobody knows you there. You don't have your certificate. That is a lie. You didn't go to Chicago State University. You shall have found a way to forge something for us to believe that you went to Chicago State University. Are you a ghost? No primary school, no secondary school, no NYS. Phil says, but the man went to primary and secondary school before university. Maybe he doesn't want to name them. No. Why would he say want to name them? Why? What is he hiding? Amici says, INEC should not push the responsibility of disqualification to the masses, not the court. INEC should be firm, and disqualify any unqualified figure. To push such statutory obligation to another can only be cowardice by INEC. Yes, why are you telling us to go to court? But the ones that should disqualify them. this INEC, I don't understand. Montesquieu says there are many things is beyond Western education. If we can get a stark illiterate that can solve our problem, rather than professor as president that can solve our problem. Oh yeah, now this stark illiterate, does it look like he wants to solve anything? At least he has been given opportunity to do a one term already. What has he done? What has he done? People be talking rubbish. You give a stark illiterate that can fix the problem. Oh yeah, has he fixed it for you? Momo. I beg. Zubairu says everything about this man is homologo. What's homologo? Civil Network says, I think Tinubu is a spirit. Without tracing his classmates in primary school and secondary school and details of his first year and final year he graduated only to come up with a certificate of Chicago University. Nigerians need critical thinkers. Exactly. Because how? You don't have primary school certificate, no secondary school. You don't know one single name of a friend that you went to school together that can probably confirm that yes, you actually came to their school. Your Chicago University down. Nobody knows you there. It is well. I will refer to, has it not been said already, anyone voting for Tinubu apart from his family members are people whose conscience is completely dead. I'm telling you. Ozoma also says Tinubu didn't attend to any school. If he did, he will have his school certificate. Yes. And he knows it. It doesn't mean that no one can come up and say that Tinubu is his or her school or classmate. Rather, he went and fought Chicago State University certificate and paid them to accept that he schooled there. This is unacceptable for Nigerians who will not have such person as our president. Imagine. At least he should have school certs. Abi? Roland says, it started from Buhari's government. That's the problem of primary school certificate. No one of them went to school. That's why they cannot rule. To know who is educated man is not hard. Only his character. Shameless country. Even some of the senators are the same. Yes, that's why they are supporting the rubbish that the president should only have school certificates. Meanwhile, if you need a job in this country now, sometimes if you don't even have masters, then you won't even get a good job and a good pay. I don't understand this country. It is well. Anthony Joy says every certificate primary to tertiary must be requested for by INEC and for proper verification of the candidates in question. No sacred cow nor exemption but outright disqualification. If any foul and forgery is detected, yes, disqualify him. Why are you telling us to go to court if you are not okay? You are the one that should disqualify them. If any foul is detected and even subject to criminal trial by the court of competent jurisdiction, both home and abroad, statesman angle and not partisan, but truth be told, I'm telling you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.